Our bodies are made of trillions of cells. Each cell is a microscopic universe, bustling with activity. Imagine a bustling city with factories, power plants, and libraries. Cells are like that, filled with complex machinery that keeps us alive. Until recently, this world was hidden from us. We could only observe cells from the outside, like looking at a city from afar. But now imagine shrinking down, smaller than a speck of dust, and stepping inside a single cell. Virtual cells are making this dream a reality. Imagine being able to watch DNA replicate or observe how a virus infects a healthy cell. This is the power of virtual cells. Just like a space simulator lets us explore the universe, virtual cells allow us to explore the inner cosmos of a living cell. It's a revolution in biology, one that promises to change medicine forever. So what exactly is a virtual cell? Imagine a computer program that simulates the life of a real cell. That's essentially what a virtual cell is. It's a digital representation of a cell, built using mathematical models and powerful computers. Think of it like a flight simulator for biologists. Just as pilots train in simulators before flying a real plane, scientists can use virtual cells to study cellular processes in a safe and controlled environment. These virtual cells are more than just static models. They mimic the dynamic behavior of real cells, allowing scientists to study how cells respond to different drugs, mutations, or environmental changes. The beauty of virtual cells lies in their flexibility. Scientists can tweak individual parameters, like the expression of a particular gene, and observe the ripple effects on the entire cell. This level of control is impossible to achieve in a living organism. Building a virtual cell is like assembling a giant jigsaw puzzle. Each piece represents a different biological process like DNA replication, protein synthesis, or energy production. Scientists use a technique called multi-scale modeling. It's like building a model of a city, starting with individual buildings, then connecting them with roads, and finally adding the entire transportation network. In a virtual cell, the buildings are molecules like proteins and DNA. The roads are the biochemical reactions that happen between them. And the transportation network is the complex web of signaling pathways that control cell behavior. Of course, to build an accurate virtual cell you need data, lots of it. Scientists feed these models with massive amounts of biological data, from gene sequences to protein structures to metabolic pathways. The goal is to create a virtual cell that behaves as much like a real cell as possible, a digital twin that can help us unravel the mysteries of life itself. Section 4. Virtual cells in action, revolutionizing healthcare. Virtual cells are not just a scientific curiosity, they have the potential to revolutionize healthcare in countless ways. Imagine testing the effectiveness of thousands of drugs on a virtual cell before even synthesizing a single molecule in the lab. Virtual cells could dramatically speed up drug discovery, making it faster and cheaper to develop new treatments for diseases like cancer and Alzheimer's. Virtual cells can also help us understand how diseases develop at the cellular level. By simulating the progression of a disease in a virtual cell, scientists can identify potential drug targets and develop new therapeutic strategies. The future of medicine is personalized, and virtual cells will play a key role in this revolution. Imagine creating a virtual replica of your own cells, a digital avatar that reflects your unique genetic makeup and health history. This digital twin could help predict your risk of developing certain diseases, identify the most effective treatments for you, and even help prevent diseases before they occur. Section 5. Challenges on the horizon. Bridging the gap between virtual and real. While the potential of virtual cells is enormous, there are still significant challenges to overcome. One of the biggest challenges is data integration. Biological systems are incredibly complex, and we are still far from having a complete understanding of how all the pieces fit together. Imagine trying to build a perfect model of the Earth's climate without knowing all the factors that influence weather patterns. Similarly, to create truly accurate virtual cells, we need to gather even more data about the inner workings of cells. Another challenge is computational complexity. Simulating the behavior of even a single cell requires enormous computing power. As we build more complex virtual cells, we will need even faster computers and more efficient algorithms. Finally, there's the challenge of validation. How do we know that our virtual cells are accurate representations of real cells? We need to constantly compare the predictions of our models with experimental data to ensure that our virtual cells are reliable tools for scientific discovery. Section 6. The future is cellular virtual cells and the future of medicine. Despite these challenges, the future of virtual cells is bright. As our understanding of biology grows and our computing power increases, we can expect even more sophisticated and powerful virtual cells in the years to come. Imagine creating virtual models of entire organs or even whole organisms. These virtual humans could revolutionize drug development, allowing us to test new therapies in a safe and controlled environment before human trials. Artificial intelligence will also play a key role in the future of virtual cells. AI algorithms can analyze vast amounts of biological data, identify patterns, and even generate new hypotheses, accelerating the pace of scientific discovery. We are only just beginning to explore the potential of virtual cells, but one thing is clear. This technology has the power to transform biology and medicine, leading to a future where diseases are diagnosed earlier, treatments are more effective, and human health is dramatically improved. Just as we explore the cosmos with telescopes and spacecraft, virtual cells are our tools for exploring the inner universe, the intricate world inside every cell that holds the key to understanding life itself.